My brother crossed his arms and said flatly, "We already split everything. You weren't included for a reason." Then he grinned, that awful grin, and added, "Oh, and your wife? She's mine now, too." The attorney didn't glance up, just flipped through the stack of papers, brows furrowed. "That's odd," he said slowly. "The will is crystal clear. Everything goes to Daniel. His name's the only one written here." The room froze. Not a breath. Not from James, not from his now wife, my ex, and not from the relatives who picked sides. Just a deep, still silence like drowning in concrete. Dad died 2 months back. Pancreatic cancer. It hit fast. I barely got to say goodbye. In that hospital, with machines humming and air thick with bleach and mints, he grabbed my hand and whispered, "Keep things in order, Danny. You're the only one I trust to do it right." I was the youngest, the quiet one, the one who didn't show up drunk at Thanksgiving or scream outside grocery stores. I never imagined he'd choose me over them, but now I understood why. James was always the favorite, movie star looks, perfect grades, star quarterback. And underneath, vicious, manipulative, always pitting me and our brother Eric against each other, while he played the wounded saint. He even married my college girlfriend, Melissa, for years after she and I ended things. No call, no question if it had hurt. I told myself I was over it. But watching them live in a home Dad built with his own hands, that stung in a place I didn't know still hurt. A week after the funeral, James rang me. "We're sorting Dad's stuff," he said. "All charm. No need for you to fly out. Everything's under control." That was the first warning. "I'd still like to be part of it," I replied. "Daniel," his voice sharpened, "don't make this about you. We've got enough to handle." Then came warning number 2. Melissa called, said she missed me. That things weren't good with James. "You were the only one who made me feel safe," she whispered. Something twisted inside me. I should have shut it down, but I didn't. Instead, I flew out quietly last week. No one knew. I met with Dad's old attorney, Mr. Calhoun. He flipped through documents and blinked. "You're not listed? That's strange. Your name is clearly on the revised will, signed and notarized 6 months before he passed." Everything shifted. I told him James had taken over, barred me from the house, and said Dad left everything to him and Eric. Calhoun scowled. "That's not just wrong, it's illegal." He set up the meeting at the old family house, James's so-called kingdom now. When I walked in, James laughed. "Well, look who brought a lawyer. You weren't part of the plan. We already decided everything." And then he looked at me, cold, smug. "Oh, and Melissa? She's mine." She looked away. I didn't shout, didn't flinch, didn't even look at her. I turned to Mr. Calhoun. "Read it." He did. My name, only my name, sole beneficiary. The room cracked open like a dam. James stood, chair crashing behind him. "This is," he growled. "Dad would never." But he had. Melissa turned ghost pale. I looked at them all and said, "You tried to erase me," but he saw. He always saw. Then I walked out, left them surrounded by things that used to be mine, and still legally were. The following days were all signatures and silence. James hasn't called. Eric sent a 2-line email. "Guess you won. Congrats." Melissa? She showed up at my hotel. "I didn't know," she said. "I thought you didn't care anymore." I stared at her. "You married my brother. I thought you stopped loving me." "I did." That was a lie. She started to cry. I didn't reach out. Didn't lie again. Because it wouldn't be okay. Not soon. I kept the house. Sold the cars. Gave away half the furniture. I'm not vengeful, but I'm not stupid either. Dad saw something in me they never noticed, because I never yelled loud enough to scare them. 2 nights ago, Melissa slid a note under my door. "I never stopped loving you, but I don't deserve you." She was right. Sometimes I sit on that porch, my porch now, and think about family in silence and the cost of love. They tried to wipe me out, pretend I didn't exist. But blood isn't family. And silence? That's not surrender. Not always.